Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing my makeup and I'm going to be using all new products that I have not tried before. So this is going to be a get ready with me / first impressions. I think I'm cheating with like 2 products because I don't have any new bronzers. So I've already done all my skincare and I'm really wanting to do an updated skincare routine because my skin is doing really well. I don't have any current breakouts. I just have some marks from like past breakouts that are like fading away. I'm pretty sure it's because I started taking a supplement called L-lysine. I get mine off of iHerb. I'll link it down below if you guys want to try it out. I get all my supplements off of there. They have like everything. But yeah, I just finished a bottle and I ordered another one. It's coming in the mail tomorrow. If you guys struggle with acne and you haven't found anything that helps, I would definitely recommend trying it. It's super cheap. And now getting into the makeup. I'm going to be starting off with the YSL Touche Eclat Blur Primer. It has like little gold specks in it. Ooh, it's like very jelly. Ooh. It smells kind of like perfume. It feels really smooth. Ooh, I really like this so far. Personally, I never really notice a huge difference if I use primer or not, but this stuff feels really nice. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Lancome Teint Idol Ultra 24-Hour Makeup. I actually partnered with Lancome for the year, so I've been trying out a whole bunch of their new products. Yesterday and the day before, I was wearing these cushion foundations. I don't find I gravitate towards the cushion foundations when I'm at home. I usually use like a liquid, but these are so freaking good if you're traveling, and I travel a lot, so I love to bring these. You don't have to worry about them spilling. You don't have to bring a brush because it comes with a little thing that you apply it with. You also have a mirror, so that's just like another bonus. Like if you do your makeup in your car, or just like on the go, or if you travel around, these are super good. It has a very like satiny feel. If you guys feel like you get cakey easily, I find that cushion foundations don't leave you cakey at all. These are both very dewy. I've really been liking these. But I'm going to be trying out this one today. I already like pumped some on my hand the other day. I was trying to see if it's like my shade, which it's darker than my face right now, but my face is always way paler. Paler? Is that a word? Always a lot more pale than my body. So it's just a Real Techniques like buffing brush. I don't have a mirror in front of me, so I'm just using my viewfinder, but I would say this is more of a matte finish. The color is a little bit too dark for me, I think, but blended in, I feel like it works. This shade is, this is 260 Bisque. So it seems to be covering everything pretty well. You can see like a little bit of some like blemish marks. That happens with like every foundation though. So I'm just putting a little bit more on to see how buildable this is. Definitely buildable. I just put a second layer on my forehead and I have like a little spot here that it's starting to cover really well now. I also have like a little marking here. And that seems to be going away. So yeah, I'd say one layer of this would be like medium full coverage. I definitely think it's buildable and you could get like full coverage with this foundation if you wanted to. So far I'd give that foundation a thumbs up. Okay, so for concealer, I'm using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD and I think I've tried this concealer before but not in this shade. This is in the shade R32. Let's see how this covers my dark circles. I think I probably used a little bit too much product. I'll just use the excess to like blend in other things. So I'm just taking the excess concealer in the brush and using it to kind of like blank out my eyelids. I don't know why I haven't used this concealer. It's super good. Like that's pretty full coverage for under the eyes. I think I picked out this concealer because I was watching videos and like there was good reviews on it. So far I think it looks pretty good. Like I don't know if I even really need a powder. I was going to use my Rimmel Stay Matte, which I use all the time because I don't have any new ones, but like I think I'm just going to put a little bit under the eyes so that the concealer doesn't get creasy. And then I always get oily like around my nose and like right here. So I don't have any new bronzers, so I'm going to cheat here a little bit and use the Hula bronzer just to warm up the face and give a little bit of a contour. Nothing crazy. I actually haven't used this bronzer in a long time, but it's such a classic. Do a little bit on the forehead, make it look like I got a tan. It's so weird, like my legs right now are so crazy tan, and like my arms are like somewhat tan, but my face, it doesn't tan. I feel like a lot of people have that problem. Oh my gosh, that scared me so much. Okay, so I'm going to use a blush. This is a color and highlight kit from Maybelline. It's called Master Blush. And I think I'm going to mix these two just to do a little bit of color and highlight. This one's more of like a highlight. It's like really shimmery. I like it. It's very natural looking. And it definitely has a bit of a shimmer. I think I'm still going to use highlight though. Okay, so for highlight, I'm using the Maybelline Master Strobing Liquid. I'm hoping it's not going to get all cakey because I kind of have powder on underneath. I don't know if there's different shades. I'm guessing this one's medium / nude glow number 200. Oh, I was expecting it to be lighter. I thought it was going to be like a silvery highlight. This is like super bronzy. Can you guys hear my stomach? That actually blends in really nice. Can you guys see a difference? I always get a little bit nervous using liquid highlights after I've done like my face because I feel like sometimes it ruins everything. This one actually blends in really nice and it's not looking cakey at all, which is nice. I wanted to use this to highlight my nose, but I feel like it's going to be too bronzy. I like the super like shimmery, like silvery highlight for the nose. But since this is the only one I have, actually, maybe I'll use the highlight in here for my nose. My battery decided to die on me as I was doing the highlight. I usually use the Balm Mary Luminizer to like highlight my nose, and this actually did a similar job. It's way more like pinky tone, but I think it looks good. Okay, let's get back at it. So for eyeshadows, I'm going to be using the 24K Nudes. This is from Maybelline. And how do I open this? There's like plastic sticker. I really like the shade choices. So I'm just going to do like a bronzy, smoky eye, but like not hardcore, you know? So I'm just putting this color all over the lid. I feel like it's not super pigmented. Also, it doesn't really look shimmery on my eyelid, but it's shimmery in the palette. The color definitely builds up though when you put more on. It just looks way lighter on my eyelid than it does in the palette. I'm using that color right there. My phone keeps going off and it's really freaking me out for some reason. Oh my gosh, that has to be group chat. Or a psycho boy. Okay, I'm gonna take this matte brown. And what do I want to do with this? I'm gonna like smoke out the lash line a little bit. Ooh, okay, this one's pigmented. So I'm just gonna concentrate it mostly on the lash line, and then I'm gonna go in with that shade before and then like blend it together. I'm just gonna smoke out the bottom a little bit with this shade. So for a drugstore palette, I would say this is pretty good. I mean, some of the shades are obviously more pigmented than the others, but I really like the color choices in this. Okay, and then I'm going to be trying out a new eyeliner. This is from Marc Jacobs, and this is the Highliner in the shade Earthquake. It's a dark brown. So I'm just going to put that on my top line. I don't know how people talk and do eyeliner and stuff at the same time. It's like I'm trying to concentrate. I'm also going to tight line on the top. These like twist, I think. Yeah, you twist them and then it comes out the top. These are super creamy. Can you guys see? They're like matte gel. So they work really good in your waterline. I'm just going to use an eyeshadow brush again just to blend out the eyeliner a little bit because I just want it to be smoky. This is my first time trying anything from Marc Jacobs. I'm dying to try the coconut primer and their foundation. I know I'm like super late on that. I really want to try the foundation though. It's so expensive. That was like $75 for a bottle. So that is, oh, actually, I'm going to, hang on a second. So this is another one of the Marc Jacobs liners. This is in the shade Pink of Me. And when I first saw this, I'm like, this is super pretty, but what the F am I supposed to do with it? But waterline, duh. Sometimes I feel like white is just a little bit too much, so this is kind of nice. I think it looks really good. Like, it pretty much looks like white, but it's just like a little bit softer, you know? My eye is watering again. Just give me a moment. So I'm not going to use any false lashes. I'm just going to use mascara. Oh, I seriously, these tears are crazy. I'm going to be trying the Covergirl So Lashy. I have so many mascaras that I haven't tried. I don't know if this is like new. It says new, but I don't remember when I got this. So the brush looks like this. It's different. So it has like the ball on the end. I feel like it's hard to judge mascaras from the first time you use it. I feel like the first time always looks different. Do you guys agree with me on that? My main thing when I'm trying out mascaras is, one, does it make my lashes clumpy? Which this one is not, so that's good. But then also, it's like, does it transfer? And you don't really know until later on in the day, especially on lower lash line. I always have to reevaluate my opinion on a mascara like later on in the day. So that is the eyes. Now I'm just going to finish off the look with lips. And I'm going to be using, I think I'm going to use this darker one. This is a Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner from Maybelline in the shade Magnetic Mauve. And then I'm going to use one of these L'Oreal Infallible, what are these called? Paints? This one definitely looks the most like the lip liner. So I think I'm going to do this one. I might mix a little bit of this in though, because I feel like this color is kind of cool. It's really smooth. I like the color. Now let's try out this bad boy. I think it looks pretty good. I'm definitely going to put some of this other color on though. I'm just not really feeling the really warm tones. It's kind of ratchet. I'm using like tissue paper. It's just what was available to like get rid of some of it. This shade is called Taupeless. Oh, okay, this is like way different. It's just like trying to blend it in a little bit. Like, is this working? I actually really like this color. What do you guys think? Okay. As far as first impressions go, like, I liked everything. I don't really have any negative things to say. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye!